but I don't see any reason to pull out DK against Bowser when you have a Steve that can just rack up damage, take stocks, and put a character like Bowser in disadvantage 90% of the time.
Even Alex, baby. The meta game. But this is Bowser we're talking about, and this is the best Bowser in the world. And the thing with Bowser really is that one of the reasons that make LeoN good is because Bowser is like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This character is very simple. He's a pretty easy character to play at like a mid to lower level.
Right.
What separates LeoN from the top ones is because of like how much easier stuff like either his bread and butters are or some of his neutral decisions. What really separates LeoN as the wheat from the chaff is LeoN has like some of the best decision making in the world. That's what separates him from like a lot of the other Bowsers. He knows exactly what options to pick and when, because he knows he doesn't have to focus on certain other things that Bowser allows him to carry through, such as Bowser's weight, him being the heaviest character in the game. That survivability factor really leads him a lot more time to be able to just like think about what he has to do in order to win, basically. And when you kind of need that kind of decision making as Bowser, especially when you're ledge trapping or your ledge killing options, I should say, despite oftentimes being telegraphed, it doesn't really matter if they are, because it's a safe option and kills and reaches right below the stage. Let's get that damage out here, 31% already.
All right, that's going to be a good 31. At 124, although that's a lot of damage dealt on Bowser, got to keep in mind he is the heaviest character in the game for a reason. So being at 140% is practically like mid% right now for a character like Bowser.
Honestly. Just like one or two more hits and this Steve is already going to be a kill percent.
Yep.
Fortunately, the character can build walls to stop Bowser from getting in.
A footstool exchange right there.
Oh my God.
That's one of the staple like executions that I love to see LeoN do. Nair into back air. It just works. Somehow he always hits it, and somehow he always catches those Bowser sides as well.
It's a pretty consistent confirm. It's just the fact that he got it off of footstooling Steve out of his minecart on reaction.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, you know, like, LeoN has more time to, like, lab stuff out like that because of the stuff that Bowser just sort of assists him through naturally.
What?
What? Okay.
What?
Okay. Didn't expect the down smash there. I thought for sure he was just going to, at that percent, he was just going to run in and grab, try to get him a forward air. But, you know, down smash is a good option normally, too, but I guess just not from that mid-range, just the end lag on up smash, not exactly what LeoN wanted it to be.
Now, you have a diamond on hand, which if you're Donald J. Kong, you're excited about. You can definitely build up some damage. You can definitely seal the stock a lot earlier. However, you also have LeoN, who is just well prepared, well versed in exactly how to just keep the pressure and play safe. Like that rolling fortress is just helping LeoN so much. Is that death? No.
I think Steve's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Steve. Another really good thing about this best character in the game is that he's quite heavy.
Yeah, pretty
relatively.
Pretty decent weight.
Don't think he's living another one on the platforms though, unless the scaling is going to come into play.
No
Definitely not living that. Even riding up the wall that time. You say Donald J. Kong, you like to build walls. How about you ride your own, homie?
That's going to be the stock. That's going to be the game. And that's going to be LeoN up 1-0. Now the question becomes, is the Steve worth staying, or do I go the roots and play a very schmoovy looking Donkey Kong?
I don't know. I mean, at the very least, the survivability with DK will be a little better.
And it's also the combo game and the fact that you actually have a lot of strong.
Yeah, but at the same time, this ain't Smash 4, though. You know, Bowser's not the matched grappler with DK that he is. Like, DK is still, like, sort of like a full sort of grappler-ish, while Bowser doesn't really need that kind of stuff to be able to just get in. Bowser can play, like, a more solid neutral, as DK can, too, but, like, you already have him beat as far as survivability goes by a little bit regardless, so... You know, DK, I feel like, is a little bit more reliance on that, especially getting, like, those, like, cargo throw kills off the side. And Bowser's the heaviest character in the game, so... Not gonna matter, though. He's rocking with Steve. Like, you know, this character is just better than DK, probably. If I can't do it with Steve, who knows if I can do it with DK. So let's just try this, ride this wave out. That definitely was supposed to be... was supposed to be a side B.
Yeah, because definitely fooled me there. Fire Breath, gonna attack on some damage. I mean, even then, LeoN just playing the matchup like he did last game. Good DI coming out from Donald J. Kong here. But is it going to be enough to make it back on stage safely? What?
Man, this game's meta would be so different if like you just if you just hit characters with strong attacks when they're just shielding in the corner and they got pushed back and teetered on the ledge.
Oh, man. This is definitely a special game.
Nasty patch. Where's the nasty patch? That would nerf Steve so hard. And speaking of nerfing Steve... Nerfing that first stock, there's the side B Flying Fortress Frame 6 command grab. Some things don't change.
Yep, big turtles need hug too. Need some love too, Ben.
Big turtle energy.
Yep, there you go. And that's going to be, I mean, 139%. Looking good right now for Donald to be able to take the stock and take no damage, but it's, oh my.
We wanted the spike hitbox.
That did 25 damage. And I thought that took stock.
Barely. I mean, you saw a little percent rise from blast zone percent. Yeah, he's trying real hard to get another confirm into either a forward air or a back air. You see him fishing for these nairs again.
The pressure being applied right now from LeoN is just insane and immaculate. And now he is one stock away from punching his ticket into the winner's side grand finals, top 8, with 3 stocks still intact.
Yeah, this is definitely not looking good for Donald J. Kong right here. He's trying to hold left potentially to get a Bowser side. Although Steve might be able to make it back from that if he still has a jump, considering the way that works. But regardless. Good parry.
I like the option right there. Oh, okay. I didn't like the punish from either side. I like what LeoN was trying to go for. It just didn't seem like it was going to work anytime there. Now, Max Rage Bowser has Steve off stage. Gonna throw out another up B. Why not? It works.
With LeoN, the option made a little more sense, though, because he's just up in stocks. You know what I mean? And speaking of up in stocks, you know, you're up in stocks for the whole set, my man. That's a 3 stock coming out on the part of LeoN over Donald J. Kong. Clean stuff coming out from the Bowser GOAT. Doesn't matter if you're fighting the best character in the game. Doesn't matter if you're fighting the 10th seed of the event. I'm the 2nd seed, and I still play Bowser, my dude.
Right.
Woo-wee.
And with that being said, that is the winner's side top 8 of things. There are 4 players in the winner's side. Are 3 old guards in Jackal, Marcus, and now LeoN, and 1 new guard in Pattaya, who did end up beating some guy.
Well, there you go.
So that will be our winner's side top 8. But I mean, kudos to LeoN. It's always great to see LeoN on stream. I think LeoN's...
He's got to play Elite or something, man.
LeoN,
Or just grind with people in the shadows like a lot of top Smash players are ones to do, really, because they got to play players among their level, like in order to stay at the top of their game, I should say, or at the very least, that's the idea behind it. So, and I know he does stream, or maybe he hasn't streamed in a while. I mean, because I haven't watched him, but I know he does like to play Elite every now and again. So maybe that's where he's keeping warm, because clearly he's still adept enough to be able to deal with Steve. It's not like he takes breaks long enough to the point where game's dead. I can't do anything about this character, whatever. No, he's out here still doing it with Bowser. So,
well, fun fact as well about LeoN. LeoN's the one that gave us the set of, one of the best sets of all time that we've ever casted.
Yeah.
As well.
Now, remember, you want to talk about old head stuff. Check out Fusion number 3. You all already know the set. Grand Finals of Fusion number 3.
Mm-hmm. One hell of a set.
Magic was in the air that night.
Magic was definitely in the air, and it's great to see how far we come. 201 fusions ago. Wow.
We peaked.
We did peak. That was peak. That was 201 fusions ago. That's 4 years. That's 4+ years. Actually, yeah, 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's been a minute, but it goes to show you that, it goes to show you that we've just been doing this for so long, and we got a few more ads to run.
Yeah, if you want to check out the people who put on events like that, as well as the ones you're watching right now, check out Collision Series. They put on events, production, and content. They create engaging gaming experience for diverse communities. Some of the best people to ever do it. If you want to support their growth, follow them on social media right here at Collision Series TV. You can also subscribe to help support them directly as well, if I'm not mistaken. Also, check them out at twitter.com/Collision Smash and Collision Series on YouTube.
Yep. And with that being said, Collision's baby local, which is the Fusion, been here as a staple in the Jersey region. If you're ever out here in New Jersey, you can always come out to Rahway in 1527 Main Street. It is the place to be. If you want great action, if you got nothing to do on Mondays, if you usually hate your Mondays, well, this is a good reason to start loving your Mondays. Fusion every single Monday with the top that New Jersey has to offer.
Yeah, if you got Garfield syndrome, definitely come out. But if you're the anti-Garfield and you hate Wednesdays instead, or you love Wednesdays, check out Xeno Weeklies, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the most consistent and one of the most longest-running locals in the country. Every single Wednesday. Venue $8, entry $7. Check them out at twitch.tv/House of 3000. Some of the best in the business. Dark.gg/Xeno and at Devin3000. Free House of 3K, please. At 21 Ludlow Street, New York, New York. Check them out while you still can. Xeno Zero, I believe, closing down by the end of the year. So, yeah.
Yeah. I do have a question for the streamer, though.
Yes. Is that it for us? That's the top 8? That's it for the top 8. Just making sure. I figured that was as much for running the ad break. So that has been Nintunist and Gabe OG.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed. It's like riding a bike. We don't forget sometimes. But if you don't want to forget some of the new things I do before I go, I have a podcast. Check it out. It's the Double D Experience. Boom. It's a comedy podcast I do with my boy Dennis. We talk about video games, comedy, movies, TV shows. We have guests on from the esports and the YouTube space, all the kind of stuff in the world. Hit us up as well if you are interested in getting your name out there a little bit more, if you want to check yourself out on a podcast. Still trying to get this guy on.
Well, I don't got anything to promote, but if you love what you heard, well, it's good to come back, even if it's for a one-night only thing. Great to be back. The Breaking Bops, Mario Bros, whatever we used to be called, we're back at it. Whether it's one night, whether it's future, hoping for the best, whatever you guys think. If you guys love what you heard, hey, try to push us to commentate more. Give us a reason. Push for us to commentate more. But give us a reason. Aside from that, guys, I love commentating. I love being here tonight. Great action. And we have just a lot more to offer later on. We have Koopa coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. Top 8 winner side happening for Fusion 204 right now. It's next. Right next.